Hi everyone. Today I am going to give you a quick channel update and just let you know what's going on with me and my plans for the channel. Stick around. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to Aeetos Outdoors. This channel is all about my experience in the outdoors. So whether it's backpacking, camping, hiking, whatever it may be, it's my journey, and I want to share that with you. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing. Click the button down in the bottom left here to subscribe, and if you would like to be notified when I release a new video, then please click the bell icon. All right, with that out of the way, I wanted to share with you my plans for my channel moving forward now that I've started back at work, and how things are going to kind of function right now, or how things are functioning right now. So a lot of the last videos that you've seen on my channel were filmed 3 or 4 weeks ago now, on a couple of trips to Port Alberni. So I've been saving the footage, and I've been editing them slowly and releasing them. I am now coming to the end of all of my saved footage, if you will. I have one lot of footage, a kind of half a trail. I did the Alberni Inlet Trail with Selena, and it was a little bit more taxing than I thought. I was a little bit more tired than I thought I would be, so there's not a great deal of footage because I was more concentrating on putting one foot in front of the other. So that has spawned some ideas. So one of the ideas that I'm toying with is doing a sort of a series along the lines of things I learned on the trail. So, well, I can't really tell you about it because that would spoil what I'm gonna have in my videos. But the idea of it is things I've learned on the trail. So what I have learned when I've been out backpacking or hiking or camping, whatever it really is, but just for me to share some of those beginner mistakes with you to maybe help you avoid them in the future. So that's one of my ideas. The challenge is right now I am back into full-time work. Also, with it being peak summer, where I am in Tofino, it's super busy. So there's not a great deal of free space to go and record in. That being said, that's not really going to stop me. But I just need to figure it out a little better. You know, I am still relatively new at this, so sitting down on a beach somewhere and doing this while surrounded by people could be kind of a little bit weird. So that's something that I'm working through. The Pacific Rim National Park, just down the road from here, has started reopening. So there are some trails there that I could show you. They're relatively short, so I still have to think of how I will film those in a manner that's going to make it interesting for you guys. I do have a gimbal at work that I could probably borrow, so maybe a sort of a virtual walk of local trails is something that could be done. Aside from the trails in the Pacific Rim National Park, there are a couple of other ones that are a bit more, not quite off the beaten track, but not as well known. So I was thinking of sharing those with you. Things like the Cox Bay Lookout Trail, the Canso Bomber Trail when that reopens, and maybe Radar Beaches when that reopens as well. But they may, certainly Radar Beaches and the Canso Bomber Trail, I'm not too sure when they will be reopening. So those are planned, but they're a bit further back down the line. So that's a couple of the things that I was thinking of. I'm also checking my list here. Something else I was thinking about doing, and again, for anyone that's watching my channel, and to everyone that does, thank you so much for watching. I think I'm around 88 or 90 subscribers right now, so to everyone out there that does watch my stuff, thank you so much. Please share with me, whether it's commenting on videos, whether it's commenting on this video. Write down below, comment below what you want to see on my channel. and if it fits, and if it's something that's in my wheelhouse, if it's something I can do, I will do my best to do it for you. Bear in mind that this whole process is a learning journey for me. So each video I tend to learn something new, whether it's about editing or filming, whatever it is. Please bear that in mind. But share down below what you would like me to do. So aside from the local hikes and trails and things, I've also thought about doing a kind of basics skill training thing. I was calling it backyard bushcraft because I didn't know if I'd be able to actually get out and explore. But I was thinking about some sort of some knife skills, maybe fire making, maybe knots, but some basic things that I have learned from bushcraft books and things like that. Things that, and from other YouTubers out there, because there is a fantastic community out there of bushcrafters and hikers and campers and everything. So I am voraciously taking that in on YouTube and then hoping to share with you some of the bits and pieces that I find. So a sort of a backyard bushcraft series of, like I said, knife skills, fire making, knots, that sort of thing. So again, if that's something that you would be interested in, write it down below. So trails, bushcrafting, I do have a fair amount of gear that I have purchased myself, so I'm not a big enough channel to get sponsored yet, and if I ever did get to that stage, I don't know. I know there's some questions about integrity when it comes to sponsorship, and is it a real review? Is it is this piece of kit really good, or are you just saying that because they've sent it to you for free? So that's something I will have to mull over if I get to that stage where I'm bigger. But right now, some of the pieces of kit that I do have, I can review for you. Many of my reviews would really be this style of video, so a talking head video, because prior to my interest in YouTube, I didn't really film much of what I was doing outdoors, so I don't have much B-roll that I can kind of overlay over the top. So if you enjoy this kind of video, again, let me know down below. So reviewing my gear is another thing I can do, and that's a and that's a relatively easy thing to do, because I can sit here in my lounge with my camera, and I can just I can show you the stuff here in front of me. So again, if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Now, the final thing, or in fact two last things to share with you. The first one is I'm interested in getting hold of a canoe, so I can kind of follow in the footsteps of Joe Robinette, Aeetos Outdoors, Matthew Poser, those kind of guys, and maybe get out on Kennedy Lake or some lakes around here and just explore in a canoe. So that's something that I'm looking into. If I can't get hold of a canoe, potentially a stand-up paddleboard, but that's a little bit more risky, so I'm toying with the ideas. Obviously, it would also be a substantial investment from me, so I'm toying with that right now. And then the last thing that I am thinking of is showing some kind of how I do what I do videos. So I've recently just got the Filmic Pro app. In fact, this is the first video that I have filmed on the Filmic Pro app. So I'm interested to see how this comes out. And having the app and having access to some of these more manual settings, I'm thinking that I need to learn a little bit more about photography and lighting and things like ISO and shutter speed and all of these things. So that's something that I want to look into as well. So I have a fair few ideas of things I want to do, and now I just need to have the time. This week in work, I've had one day off. I'm not asking for sympathy with this. I'm happy. I'm very happy to be back at work, have routine. But what I need to do is find time to create all of these videos. And this is definitely something I want to do. I don't want to drop down to one video every 2 weeks or even longer than that, because then I feel my interest, there's potential for the interest in this to die off. And I don't want that. I very much enjoy doing this. As I said many, many times, I hope that you enjoy the content that I put out as well. So I just need to kind of get that work-life balance now that work is a thing again, which I'm very happy for. So that's just a little update for all of you out there in the world. Please comment below. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know ideas. I really want to make content that you guys enjoy. I mean, I enjoy the process, and a lot of the times I enjoy the content I make too. I mean, I love the sound of my own voice, so this is perfect for me, except instead of having a conversation with myself in the mirror, I'm having a conversation with myself in the phone and you guys out there. So please let me know what kind of stuff that you would like to see, and we will go from there. And I hope that that I maintain your interest. Once again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you have friends that you think may be interested in my content, or friends that have suggestions of what I can do, then please feel free to share this video and others of mine. And yeah, help me grow and help me make content that you guys want to see. So that's my little channel update for you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you very, very soon, I hope. Take care. Bye-bye.